my own community.
Now let's see. Oh, you're gonna announce it in the lounge? Is that where you're doing it?
Yeah, I was gonna announce it in the lounge. I am distracted by an amazing story happening in the gallery right now.
All right. Let me know when we're done, and we'll get going here.
All right.
Wow, that delay is not nearly as bad as I thought it was. Yeah, that sound is much crisper too. What are you doing over there?
Talking to me?
Yeah.
I have a mechanical keyboard. So I beat my keyboard like a redheaded stepchild.
I also have a mechanical keyboard, which I treat with precision and care.
All right. Well, I just alerted the lounge to
All right.
what's going on.
Are we ready to get started then?
I believe that we are.
What are all those little icons popping up underneath the stream there?
That's Lunathex, but basically attaching every single I was pinged thing he can. It's just a meme he does. Like, Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
All right then. Well, we can get started. Actually, I'm gonna pour myself my first beer of the night.
I will not be doing tipsy tonight. I had an incredibly stressful day, and
It's not what beer's for.
Yeah, ish. My stomach gets weird when I drink on stress.
All right then. Well, my daughter's finally feeling better, so hopefully tonight there's no panic screaming halfway through.
That would be ideal. Like we both know that I can talk for 10 minutes straight while you take care of your daughter.
Yeah.
We don't necessarily want that to happen.
Yeah, preferably not. Okay. Time to get started.
All right.
So tonight we're gonna be doing Flame Behemoths.
Flame Behemoths. These are one of my favorite squads.
Let's see. Something I mentioned to you earlier, cool guy. I accidentally deleted the profile that I had been using, which I had called Practice. And I did that yesterday, and so because I deleted that yesterday, I had to rush to get a victory in to unlock the squad so that we could actually do Flame Behemoths tonight. And it just so happened that I got a 30k victory on that first attempt.
God, with Camilla and Jin, I believe is his name.
The
dude on the left. I always forget his name. I remember I love him as a pilot, but I never remember his name.
And I even kept Ralph around because he got both reactor and move, I believe. And I wish I'd recorded it, but the reality is it wasn't really that inspired of a run. I just happened to get really lucky with the equipment and the maps, so it really was not a difficult perfect victory at all. It just was kind of handed to me.
Honestly, like after our last stream, I booted up the game again to try to remember how to play, like in practice rather than just in theory. And I was very abruptly reminded that many 30k victories are lost on the first island. Like,
yep.
The game has a weird U-shaped difficulty curve, wherein the first island is actually really quite difficult. The second and third islands aren't so bad. The fourth island is pretty difficult again, and then buckle the hell in for the final battle. Yeah,
really, and so that's. Especially, that's the thing that annoys me about the Rift Walkers too, is that because they can't deal with Hornets early on very well. So if you get a Hornet that just screws off and goes up into the corner while you're down somewhere else, there's just nothing you can do. And it's entirely possible that on the first turn of the first map, the Vec will position in a way that you cannot prevent grid damage no matter what. And so it's like, well, there goes my chance at a perfect game. But
Yep.
that happens. And another reason I wanted to unlock more pilots before we did tonight's stream was we didn't have Camilla last time. And Camilla is is one of the best pilots for sure, especially for rusting 100%. Hulks. And so I picked up Camilla in my last game, and she rolled both reactor and hit point, which is just fantastic. So she is she's very, very good. And we have about half of the pilots now unlocked. And we're going to be doing Flame Behemoths tonight. And, no, we're not. Crap. No, we're not.
We're screwed it up, buddy.
Yeah, we're doing Zenith. Okay, we're doing Zenith. Yep, that's what I meant. We're doing Zenith Guard because we're...
You're definitely going to want to update your stream title, by the way.
So the actual stream title is not called that.
All right.
But yeah. Anyway, we're going to do Zenith Guard. Which is totally what the plan was all along, I'm sure. So, Tim, why don't you tell them a bit about the Zenith Guard?
So the Zenith Guard are really interesting. They are the Pinnacle squad. Well, one of them, the primary one anyway. And they combine the usage of the shield mechanic that we saw briefly thanks to Bethany in during the Riftwalkers run, with the piercing what is it called? Piercing laser technology that I spoke briefly about during the intermission. So that like basically the laser is both a blessing and a curse. The blessing because it will pierce an infinite number of enemies, but that also means that it can pierce an infinite number of grid and an infinite number of buildings. So how do you murder Vec while not murdering humans? That's where the defense mech comes in. It's able to deploy shields that will fully stop exactly one hit. So if you have like 4 Vec lined up, but there's a city behind them, you can use the defense mech to drop them, to drop a shield on them, and Bob's your uncle. The city will still get hit, but it'll just have the shield taken.
Right,
and we also have a charge mech, which uses one of the worst fucking weapons in the game. I hate the charge mech.
Yeah, so charge mech is there's a number of mechs. There's one squad that specializes in this, which is self-damage to inflict damage. And there's a couple of weapons you can pick up that do the same. The problem with all of those kind of mechs is their damage output doesn't really match what other mechs weapons do. Now, it's interesting. There's an interview with Justin Ma, who talks about like some of those design decisions, and they did those sorts of things intentionally so that if you pick a different squad, you're kind of forced to think in different ways of solving the puzzles, which is great, except that for some mechs, they're just hilariously bad. Luckily, the charge mech is not so bad, especially if you can start with somebody who has bonus hit points and even better bonus reactor, which is why we're gonna stick Camilla in the charge mech. And so
it's definitely best used there.
Yeah,
like she is absolutely best used there.
Yeah, so we'll get started now.
Away we go.
And so now, I think the last 2 games we started on Archive. And like I said, I usually prefer to start on Archive because there's more missions there that have help to the player. Sometimes I also start on RST first. I rarely start on Pinnacle first because Pinnacle has a lot of missions where you have to defend other units. And so before you have started to get weapon upgrades and bonus equipment and things like that, it's really difficult to make sure you can get those bonus objectives. Detritus is not so bad because Detritus, I don't think there's any missions like that on Detritus. It's all either bonus destroy objectives or similar to the Terraformer is this, what's it called? The one that's the machine that sprays acid and kills everything?
The disposal unit.
That's right, disposal unit. So subjectively, I think that starting on Pinnacle is the most difficult. and archive is the easiest. But you'll see
very
here.
Much also depends on what your threat scanner says. And right
Yeah.
now you've got Goose on as the leader on archive, which is making me going like, whoa, buddy, let's not.
Yeah. So if you've never played before, the threat scanner shows you the vec that will show up on that particular island, and usually it's there's going to be one leader and then one scion, and then there's going to be a mixture of different vec. And so you'll see that, for instance, for RST here, we have hornets and leapers and fireflies, and then the blast scion, and then finally you have a scorpion for the leader. And then on Pinnacle, you got the hornet leader. And probably I would say that out of all of these, Detritus looks like it might be the easiest to start this time, because fighting the goo and then also having the regeneration scion when we have a mech that has to take damage to survive, Detritus might be the best choice here, because Firefly is not so difficult to deal with. The Arbor Scion is could be annoying, but it's not nearly as annoying as Blast Scion. And the all three Vector, even their alpha variants of the Scarab and the Leaper, have really low hit points. The Alpha Leaper has only 3, and the Alpha Scarab has was it 4? 5, I think maybe 5.
It's either 4 or 5.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna start on Detritus tonight.
I would definitely recommend you start on Detritus.
And before we do that, though, the reason we stuck Camilla in the charge mech, well, there's a couple of reasons. One, her special ability is smoke and webbing do not affect her. So if someone grabs her, or if she is in smoke, she can still take actions and still use her weapons or repair or whatever. Additionally, the mech she's in takes damage in order to inflict damage, and as a result, every time you make an attack with her, you're going to be losing health. So last game I played, she rolled health. So because she has 2 additional hit points, it means she gets 2 additional attacks. She also has a bonus reactor point, which we can put into additional health, which means she can serve as a pretty tough tank, along with being able to attack throughout the entire map. So normally I would say, you always want to go move over health for sure. Except in this case, the charge mech's range is the length of the map, so it can charge from any distance. So,
yeah, the movement range is not as big a problem as you might think, just because it's gonna be zooming around regardless.
So Tim, they're saying that you need to turn your mic up a bit.
I mean, primarily the way you would do that is to turn up Discord in the thing.
Yeah, can I let's see, if I bump up desktop audio, would that do it?
Yes, but it will also bump up into the breach.
Yeah, the game I have it at like 5% volume, so hopefully that's not too big of a deal.
And that should be fine.
All right, I took you from.
I had to mute because we're using Parsec, so I have a real time feed of what's going on here. And I keep hearing myself through that feed, and that's rough. That is really rough to try to talk on.
There we go. I found it. I bumped up Discord's volume. There we should.
Yeah. No, that should sort me out just fine.
Yeah. So, the other mechs we got, the laser mech, it is very, very powerful. Simply because it can attack from across the map. It's also difficult to use expertly because it will hit everything. And then you've got the defense mech, which it might not seem that being able to pull one single tile is that big of a deal, but it actually is pretty big.
It's a huge deal.
All right.
Ideally, we would get like the grappling hook and put it on there instead, but
Yeah. So anyway, I think we'll go to Detritus first this time. And Detritus is great. It's so gross, All right. So destroy the acid vats. This is the one I was mentioning, where the bonus objective is to destroy these 2 green vats you see here. And sometimes this can be difficult to pull off, especially if you take Detritus as your last island, and so the entire map is filled full of alphas, and these 2 vats happen to be several tiles apart. It can actually be difficult to be able to afford the wasting a mech's turn to smack those. But you'll see here they're adjacent to each other, which means charge and laser damage will hit both. So I think that should be not too difficult of a mission. All right, we've got an Alpha Scarab, a Leaper, and a Firefly. The Firefly's movement is pretty limited, which means he's probably going to go for these buildings here. And
you might try to bait him out by putting charge on something like G5, but I don't know how much value there is in that.
That's actually not too bad, because if you look, everyone charge mech over here, that means let's see, her movement I think is 3. 1, 2, 3.
Her movement's 3, yeah. So like
she'll be able to cleanly bounce anyone in these two rows. So I think that's actually a pretty good idea. Laser, for the same reason, I want to kind of like cover this angle, and then Science will put right in the middle. Make sure, okay, he can grab. So we're gonna put Science right there, and the Leaper has a choice between the laser mech and the building. The Alpha Scarab can pretty much target anything it wants up here. And then the Firefly is also pretty limited. It's going to go for here, here, here.
So Oleander, basically these are practice runs.
Oh wait, I forgot I can talk to him, man. I'm so terrible at this. Yeah,
like,
so the deal is I wanted to. I've never streamed games before, but I absolutely love puzzle games, and Into the Breach is definitely one of my favorite games. And I like about a year ago, I had gotten so close to having a perfect profile where I had done every squad with a perfect victory and no pilot deaths and all that nonsense, and I ended up losing it to an unlucky pilot death. And so I wanted to do it again as a YouTube series where I show how to take every squad and get a perfect victory with no pilot deaths and no resists. And then figured that if I'm going to be doing that, I might as well stream the practice runs, because Twitch didn't seem to have many Into the Breach streams. It doesn't seem to be a very popular game for streaming, which I don't understand. It's so great, but that's really the reason why we decided to do this. All right, so we can see that this guy is basically a no-op. Yeah, and so the damage cutoff for him is pretty low. Now, one problem we have, you'll see, is that I can't position myself on the other side of I can't walk through these like I could another mech. And so what we're probably going to do, her attack is going to do 2 damage. That's going to be 1. All right, so
this is a little. The Firefly is rather inconvenient for us right here.
It is, yeah. So what we'll probably just do is just charge him here, is charge and block, and then we'll move the Leaper here.
Mm-hmm.
Is that 3?
Yeah, it's 3 at melee range. So like you might as well just get in that guy's face.
I think I'm gonna go for the acid vats now because
that's like you can afford it. So I would good call. Good call. That's a better call.
I can't kill him this turn anyway, so like a Vec with 1 hit point is the same as one with 5. So what does it matter?
Right.
And then that
basically
that
bonk that nerd and tank the hit.
This is exactly why I wanted Camilla to take the bonus hit point, because that charge mech is super prone to spontaneous explosion.
Wow, they're kind of softballing you on this one.
Yeah, I think what we'll do, so we'll knock him into the water, and then we're gonna go block with the science mech and kill both of those guys.
Good night, Gracie. You need to show me how you did that. Yeah, that's definitely a good idea, Nadia. Oh man, those are some easy spawns. And wow, they're really softballing this in for you.
I wonder what I'm gonna do this turn.
That'll work. Oh my lord.
Well,
last turn.
That about does it. So I think what we'll do.
Yeah, Camilla doesn't need any more XP.
Yeah, that is one disadvantage when you bring a pilot back with you, is that because they'll already be at max level, every time they get a kill, it's XP wasted. It doesn't really matter too much, though, because by the time you're hitting the third island, you're fighting so many alphas that everyone's gonna hit max level pretty quick anyway.
Yeah, that's one of the wrinkles about playing on hard to begin with. Like, yes, you see a lot more alphas and so forth on hard, but one of the entire the entire thing about that is that, you know, because you're playing on that with so many more alphas, there's so much more XP flying around.
So
yeah, I think
we have a number of options here. He's covered in acid, which means any attack is going to kill him. I think what I'm going to do... No, I can't get that. I can't get around that side, can I? So I was hoping that I could, like, pull him up and laser them both, but the laser doesn't have enough movement yet. So I think probably charging there. He's going for that.
He's going for a city. You're gonna need to pull him out of position.
So, or alternatively, we'll show what the point of the shield is.
You really don't want to use the shield this early on, particularly when you're in a situation where you're not going to be able to block any spawns.
Yeah, you're definitely right.
It is very real that that you might end up needing that thing. So I just pull him out of the way, and yeah, laser mech can take a hit. It's not a big deal.
Also, the other option was to block with the defense mech, but it's fragile and it can't shield itself.
Mm-hmm.
So I hate defend the train missions. You can get so easily boxed in, and you'll have no choice but to let the train die. But the one advantage they do have is that they're one turn shorter than most missions, so you don't have to survive for as long. What have we got going on here? You're armored, so the only threat right here is this Alpha Scarab. Now the Alpha Scarab is armored 2, which means 2 damage. So let's see, what can we do about that? We can ignore the Firefly. If we could, I think what we'll do. Nope, doesn't have enough.
Hang tight. Check the attack order. Okay, you can't ignore the Firefly. I didn't want the train to move and then the Firefly to fire.
So what we can do, we could pull. So we could move to laser mech here and then pull him into the spawn and have him laser down this way. That should kill both the Firefly and the Scion.
It's going to kill the Scion. It won't kill the Firefly. Oh, you mean with charge mech doing its thing too?
Well,
yes,
no. See, he's covered in acid, which means he's double damage and he has no
armor.
armor.
Right. Good call. I forgot about that.
So that'll leave the laser mech with 1 hit point, but that's 1 hit point is fine. So I think
1 hit point is not dead.
That's what we do.
Boom.
And then we don't want to shove back because we'll, I mean, I'd like to, but we can't, so we'll just do it like that.
3 people on the last turn is entirely manageable. That'll work.
yeah, not a problem. Okay, so what we'll do is...
And then pull him out of the way. Boom. GG. Those Vec cleaner than an acid bath. That was an appropriate comment.
Right.
Mech move.
Yeah, she
nice.
got move. Excellent. Wait.
That was exactly what you needed her to get.
Him. Sorry. Nameless. Michael. Nameless, faceless protagonist. It doesn't really matter. They're just
don't really matter.
They're just coffin stuffers.
Disposal unit, buddy.
Absolutely. Okay, we love disposal unit. All right, so we got 2 leapers and 2 fireflies. So we'll put him over there for the firefly. Put you over there. Leaper's probably going to go for you. And then science mech, I want to make sure you don't get grabbed. So we're going to put you back here.
Yeah, put him behind Metal Gear over there.
The laser mech just looks so cool, doesn't it?
I mean, like Voltic Surge mentioned in the chat that it's basically Metal Gear Rex, and I can't tell him he's wrong because he's right.
All right, so this is a bit of a tricky turn right here. You'll see that we have 3 threatened buildings, which means that we have to have actions that disable all 3, 1 for each mech, or 1 mech has to deal with 2. So I think what we'll do, we can't. So we have the choice between turn order 1. Oh, we can't push him, though. We got nothing that can push him because he can't reach over there. So the other option... Yeah, that's too bad that leaper is in there. So yeah, we could just... This just should work fine. We'll want to, though, if we do that, we're going to be stuck with...
You're going to take a grid damage if you do that.
Yeah, we will. So let's think about this for a second. We don't want to we don't want to fire up. If we use charge for anything but this leaper, we take we don't really have any choice there. I think the only choice for charge is to take out that leaper. And then we'll shield this building after laser nukes those guys.
That's basically the only way I see out of this. I'm reluctant to use the shield on turn 1, but I don't see what opportunity. Oh right, yeah. Hold on. That's what fucking opportunity you have. Like I completely forgot that the disposal unit was a thing.
Yeah, but we can't get down to that firefight anyway.
Come on, Mutt. Jesus Christ. You're gonna give me a heart attack.
And that's what we're gonna do. Oh man, that gives the bug a shield too? That's not fair. We'll go over this way. And the disposal unit can be used to take out these mountains, and we're done.
Whoop? Yeah, okay.
So yeah, I decided to take the mountains out up here because I realized we're gonna be left with one firefly, and that's it. So, bonus objective is now done.
Fantastic.
So let's see. That's Ford. He's covered in acid, so if we... That's it.
Yep, might as well.
That's
Normally, I'd be worried about not blocking more, but realistically, like you've only got a couple of turns left, and you have the disposal unit on your side. Like
yeah.
some dumbass Vec here is going to die, and they don't have a damn thing to say about it.
And especially with early Detritus, there's so much acid that it really makes up for anything else because it's so easy to get, even an alpha can be taken out super easy as a result of that. So we'll see for max XP here. Well, we can't really get the... I was gonna say try to have the shield mech pull one of those into itself, but that's not gonna kill it at this point.
Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. Realistically, you're probably gonna have to shift Nadia into the laser mech to get her upgraded anyway.
Yeah, but my hope is we'll get a pod drop soon anyway.
Yeah, only under I generally agree with you because the duality that you frequently end up with on a lot of these missions is that there's a lot of Vec on the first turn, which just turns into, hey, I need to use the disposal unit to just like get a hold of the map before I start destroying the mountains. In this particular case, though, Soul had a good handle on how he was going to be sorting through the available Vec. So getting it done early made sense, just so he wouldn't go up against the clock later.
Particularly if the game surprised us and popped up a bunch of alphas or something that we didn't have the damage output to deal with yet. Conveyor belts is a fun, nifty little trick. It's one of those things where you think that you have everything planned out right, then you end turn and a bunch of dudes smash into each other. Now, one thing that I love about the maps, like charge and defense mech and things like that, anything that can push the only disadvantage of laser mech is that it can't move enemies, and so if we get like defensive shrapnel or anything like that, or the what do you call it, those stompy boots? I love those stompy boots. The laser mech always gets priority on those because not being able to move enemies, even with your big laser cannon, is a big liability. So I think what we'll do here, probably.
Get over here!
Okay.
Yep, that guy's toast.
Yeah. So that should.
See you later, hater.
Yeah, he went for a swim. Now, same here. No. What do we want to do here? Can't really... Really, the only option is... Okay. Like, there's a number... Like, nothing is particularly imaginative here, but I don't want to mess it up. Yeah, you can't do that through buildings anyway. So, I guess 1, 2, 3, yeah, she should be able to reach, no problem. That's probably optimal, except that the problem is now we're gonna have to repair, and I hate having to stop to repair.
Yeah, and what just happened with the Alpha Firefly coming out was more or less exactly what I was afraid of happening.
Right. So
but the Firefly right in front of you is actually not a threat at all because the conveyor belt is going to kill it before it can do anything.
So I'm thinking, rather than having Charge Mech do anything, we're going to pull. No, we can't pull through other Vec either. So that's a bit tricky. I want to make sure that we get our repairs in before the map ends, and I don't want to use a Charge Mech to do anything now because I'd like her to repair. Alternatively, okay, he is gonna. I think what we'll do is we'll shield this building, and then have both of them repair in place. And that will leave us... That's going to leave us with 4 on the final turn, though. It's going to be a bit tricky. The other option is...
No, if you repair... Well, if you repair in place, that's going to be 3. Because if you repair in place without moving either laser or charge, the non-Alpha Firefly is going to die, right?
Yeah. So I think shielding here is the best idea.
Shielding's definitely the correct thing to do there.
Then we don't want to. So we can only block. We can block at most 1, and that's fine. So we'll probably block with the Charge Mech. That way, the Laser Mech can still repair. Up here. I think that's right. Now, do I want to have a bunch of dudes down here? Or, it's always better to have them concentrated. So we'll do it like this.
Particularly when you've got laser mech around.
Yeah.
Like if you had some like a different squad, I might think differently. But dude,
this is no problem. We're good.
You lucked out.
All right. So what we're gonna do? That's 2 and 1. Oh yeah, I got that stupid.
Yeah, you can't do it that way.
Well, we can. Well, it's actually trickier than I thought because we're gonna have to shield again. We can shield.
No. Basically, if you murder fire there. And then no, you're right. This is a little tricky, actually.
So I can now ignore this guy. I only got to deal with this guy. But you know what?
No, you can't. You can't ignore the Scarab. The Scarab's targeting grid, man.
He's on a conveyor belt.
Oh, you're right. Okay, yes, you're correct. So yeah, no, Nadia can repair in place. Charge can roll around. Oh no, not enough movement.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think what we'll do 3 damage versus... Okay, man, that might be a problem. Yeah, because he's... I can't... I think... There we go.
Oh,
yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, that does
there you go. That's the ticket.
All right, got the bonus objective too. We're good.
For some reason, I thought the shield projector only had 1 charge.
It has 2 by default. I think you can add another one, and it basically functions as artillery too.
Gaslighting myself. What do we got?
Well, so actually,
that's
that's really nice because that's that. I was just mentioning how laser doesn't have push, and that's a liability. We can give her acid now.
Yeah.
So I think that's what we're gonna do.
Additional power to use, but I think that's worth it. Actually, what's on science, real quick? What's on science? Oh, the shield projector. Right?
So yeah, the plus area is actually pretty nifty because you can get like a big block of buildings. The problem with that is that you already have 1 by 2, right? So the buildings that are range 1 by 2, you already get those with the default attack, and it's rare that you're gonna have like an L-shaped cluster of buildings to protect. Usually it's like a 4 by 4 that you care about, or a 1 by 2. I'm sorry, a 2 by 2 or a 1 by 2. It's rare that you have that L shape. So the +3 area is really not that great of an upgrade.
All right, Firefly leader.
So probably... No, I don't want to encourage them to...
Yeah, definitely do not encourage an attack on the C rank.
Yeah, I think...
Like, there's plenty of reason to do that already.
So let's see, if he's up here and he attacks here, can I get rid of him? 1, 2, 3...
No, like you want... I would put charge on B6.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking, because then this guy could easily maneuver to where I couldn't prevent grid damage.
Yep.
So hopefully the Firefly takes the bait up here.
Oh yeah.
It did.
Fantastic.
So now I have the choice between this is nice.
Yeah, no, that is a no-brainer.
Yeah, okay, you stay there. And then we can probably let's see, you can go here. Now, do I want to cover him in acid now, or do I want to? Yeah, I do. There's.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna want to acid him. First of all, because that neutralizes his armor. Second of all, because he's got a lot of hit points you want to chew through.
Now the next thing is
pull him out there to have the Firefly kill his own.
Yep. That went very well.
That was a brilliant first turn.
All right, so. This guy has 6 hit points, is that right? So he should just die now.
He's just dead. He's just dead.
And then we'll...
Sure, that'll work. Yeah, that's the ticket.
Yeah.
That's the spirit.
Try and squeeze out some XP on that shield mech. All right, we can ignore you. We can ignore you as well. The only one that's a threat is the scarab.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll just deal with both of them.
Scarab is in hell.
And then we'll block.
Yeah, throwing shade. Good riddance. That'll work.
Yep.
Morons.
So I think Detritus was totally the right choice.
Was absolutely the correct choice. Holy balls.
Oh, Ralph. Yeah, I want Ralph. Uh-huh.
Totally. Ooh, repair field is nice.
So that's actually really nice for the this is one of the best upgrades for the hazardous mechs. For us, it's of limited utility, but I mean, we might as well take it.
I mean, you literally have Rammer out there constantly fucking hurting himself. Like, I feel like you're gonna get use out of that. Oh shit, dog! They got the acid tank deploy.
So man, these are all pretty good choices. So I would say rock accelerator, except that we don't have any artillery. But because it's sale, we're only gonna get 2 of these items anyway. So why don't we grab rock accelerator anyway? Because it might be worth it. And then we'll look at Man, acid tank or shrapnel. These are both really good, but because
with defensive shrapnel again.
Defensive shrapnel it pushes the tiles adjacent.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And so what's really great about defensive shrapnel is it doesn't require any power. And it has it ranges to the end of the map, and it's non-damaging too, so you can attack buildings with it to push Vec away from the building. Acid tank is also really powerful, definitely better than using the acid projector. So I would say
the difference being the acid tank is going to require a couple of cores that you might not have.
Yeah. So what we'll do, we're gonna buy this for now. We're gonna buy 2 cores. We're gonna say, man, these are some tough decisions here.
Yeah, like this is a practical bonanza.
So we have a lot of good choices here. I think ally immunity to the laser is very powerful. The shield projector +1 use +3 area, like, so your typical map is 4 turns. So getting 1 extra use of the shield it's all right, but like if you rely on it that much, you're probably in trouble. So I would say, man,
I'd probably swap out repair field for the acid tank. Like the action economy of that is really important, particularly once you get 1 more out on there, and all of a sudden the acid tank starts pushing.
Yeah, you're definitely right.
That is really when the acid tank starts coming into its own.
So and then trading her bonus reactor for health in the acid tank also means the acid tank can be used to block for 2 turns as well. So I think that's what we'll do.
Yeah.
All right, where should we go? Let's go to archive now. Now that we've done.
Yeah, archive makes a lot more sense now that we have some extra dudes flying around.
Yeah,
they do have spiders there though.
So what I'm hoping is that by the time we get to the goo, we'll have upgraded the acid tank with push, so it can help deal with those goos.
I mean, that basically simply assumes that we're going to find the time pod on this.
So you always
thing.
find at least 1 time pod on every island. It's always 1 on the first, and then I don't remember the scaling from the rest of the islands, but
I know
for sure
the
will find
final
it.
one always gives you 2. I think that might be it.
This
yeah, like, I'm basically saying that's a really good bet.
Defend the train.
God.
Except I want that bonus reputation, so we're gonna do it.
Yep.
All right, so you got.
Oh, alpha spider, buddy.
So I want to put charge up here. The problem is if I put charge up here, there's only 1 possible tile to attack from, and that's right here. There's no other option there, because whoever, like the spider can go in front of the train. Who knows? So I'm gonna. Problem is the spider screws off up here.
Charge is gonna spend its first turn deploying the acid tank one way or another.
Yeah, you're right. So you know what I'm gonna do.
Worry about charging with it on the first turn.
Let's make sure the spider cannot grab 2 of these guys. So I don't. Put a shield mech should not go here or here.
Correct.
Or here. We can. I would say. These are the only options. I don't want to risk getting trapped. So I'm gonna put the shield mech up here. Because getting trapped near the train means the train's for sure gonna get shot. Yeah, that's much better.
That's fine.
Alright, so I got the health upgrade for this guy, right?
Yeah, you popped health on him.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, you guys!
It's for next turn.
And then you can just pull that into the science mech, and there you go.
Yeah, that's pretty optimal. That way we only get 1 new Vec, and that spider can go down in 1 hit now.
Ooh, that was a canny move on their part.
Yeah, that's actually pretty decent. But what we're gonna do here, that's gonna leave him with 2 hit points. So I don't want to do that. Can I? No, I can't. I can't grab. Here's what I'm gonna do. We're going to. That should probably work. So we'll...
There's the ticket.
Yeah.
You might want to repair the acid tank in place, buddy.
Acid tank cannot repair.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
all your support units are incapable of repairing. However, if you have the repair drop item, it will repair your support units. So nobody is a threat here. We can just kill whoever we want to kill.
Kill for the sake of killing.
Yeah. Oh, might as well show people you can shield the train.
That is a thing you can do. I'm not sure why you decided to shield the Vec while you were doing it, but, you know, whatever.
I mean, what's he gonna do? Take the shield with him? Alright, so kill 7 enemies or defend... Oh, no, so we got protect coal plant.
Damage, coal plant.
Yeah, we'll do this anyway, because air support
Sure.
is pretty cool.
Air support's
let's
fun.
see, I don't want you to get grabbed. I don't want you to get grabbed.
You don't care about charge getting grabbed.
No, so yeah, you're right. I'm going to put charge up front. I'm going to put science up here and charge down here. Yeah, that's good. Can he make it there?
Whoa,
He can make
whoa,
it.
whoa, whoa,
No.
what? Dude, like you've got the Scorpion over there. We literally just said we don't care about charge getting grabbed.
Well, yeah, so I'm trying to entice the Scorpion to grab
Okay.
the laser mech. Because Charge's tank wants to come out first. And I've probably like positioned it down here, throw it up here, and then turn afterward and charge into the water.
Yep. Okay. Cool, man. Good thinking. Environment moves first here, so that Scorpion is not a threat.
So I think what we'll do, probably bust out the acid tank, have it nail Spider, and then
Pull him there.
and that's it. We'll just end here. For what that's worth.
I mean,
Man.
we're like, I'm pretty sure Michael thinks it's worth something right now. Just saying.
Alright, so I think we'll charge you... Yeah, okay, that works. Charge you into the water. Then bring you into the death zone. And you'll go block. And...
Michael can actually just shoot him. Remember he's got ally immune on his laser now.
Did I do ally immune? No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. You must not have done that. I thought you did. Never mind.
No, I swapped it for doing 2 on the acid tank.
Okay. And it's not a big deal.
All right, so probably pull the Scorpion into death zone. Have the charge or the laser mech deal with the Spider. You're gonna go block again. We're gonna be block. Well, you can stay there and block. And then there's no point in like we can't kill him anyway, so we're just gonna have him repair.
Block. Yep. Block and repair. It hurts buildings even with ally immune. Okay. My dumbass is remembering these things incorrectly then.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I played Zenith too, so. Oh, this is a good opportunity.
I really do not like the charge mech. Clean sweep. Well, yeah, clean sweep.
Yep.
GG, nerds.
Vec eliminated Commander. Am I playing XCOM or Into the Breach here? Like, what's the deal with calling me Commander?
Yes.
Man, I want to play XCOM. Okay, so let's see. 3, we're gonna entice you there. So if he grabs here, we kill. If he grabs here, we kill. You can move there, so we don't want you to be grabbing our defenseless little Science mech. I'm a little worried about this alpha right here.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that's gonna work out.
Alright, that's fine. So what we'll do... You'll deal with that Scorpion. You are going to... Now, see, I can't both kill and
You don't want to charge from that forest anyway.
I think what I'm gonna do, we're gonna make sure we get the block and then simply pull him.
Yep.
Over one. I mean, I want to kill that Firefly, but hey, if that Firefly goes for the satellite anyway, it can survive it.
Yep. I really want to see that Scorpion try to. Huh.
One thing about the support units too is like if you have to sacrifice them, you don't really care.
Yeah.
So
like
we got
if that.
Nothing's really a threat here. So yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. We'll just have him repair.
Yeah, it is 100% required for them for the science mech to repair. You're gonna lose the science mech, dude.
Yeah, you're right. I went on the wrong tile there. So
yep.
Instead, what we're gonna do that again. Do that one more time. That's what I meant to do.
Yep. Okay. Cool, man.
Now we would. So we're gonna lose the the acid next turn, but that's fine because it's still gonna block. And we'll be left with a Firefly and one mystery.
Yeah, and a newcomer. I am perfectly fine with freaking acid tank dying.
So
the
that
alternative was freaking Nadia.
Yeah, that's the big reason that I go for the health upgrades on those support tanks first. There's, I think there's three. No, there's the push tank, the acid tank, and isn't there one more? I forget. But
I feel like there is.
With the bonus health, it means that they can block a weak Vec, block Vec from emerging, and you can do that for at least 2 turns, which is great. So I don't
You do not want Camilla to charge from there. She'll set the forest on fire and herself.
I think we'll just do this.
Like yeah, it can survive that.
I don't see anything particularly wrong here. Do you?
No.
Nah, that looks good to me.
You're gonna take a hit on the satellite launch, but it can tank that. Ooh, Alpha Scorpion, that could be an issue.
All right.
That's not so bad.
So what we'll do is we're gonna shield here. We're gonna drop laser on your face, and then nope, don't want to do that. Don't want to do that.
No, if you go over there and you repair and play. No, wait, no, you can't. Never
Oh
mind.
man, I think I lose.
Kill the shit out of her.
I think I lose the satellite. Damn it. I think I do. I think we lost the satellite.
Yeah, if you still had your reset, there's a way out of this, I think.
Yeah,
there's definitely a way out of this if you still had your reset, but...
That's all right. We'll lose an objective. That's fine. It happens.
Gosh, that's frustrating. Oh, well.
I mean, we could always sacrifice Camilla.
Let's not do that and see
No, we're not going to do that.
How's that work?
So I'm pretty sure, yeah, it lights the forest on fire, doesn't it?
Yeah, like... Because
it counts... Yeah, I didn't pay attention to this forest being here. That's all right. We still will not suffer any grid damage.
What a pain.
Maybe we'll make it up for it here on the dam.
Destroy the dam! Well, buddy, I'm pretty sure we can manage that.
Okay, this Scorpion can move up here. We don't want... Spider. Okay, that should work just fine. These all can be drowned. They and the Scorpion has to move up to attack. So I think we'll probably get at least 2 of them killed by the dam. Ah, damn it!
I figured that was what was gonna happen.
Yeah. So when you're doing destroy the dam, one of the most annoying things is when you have some other objective, like blocking Vec or grabbing the pod, that ends up being in the river's path. So here, this is great because check it out. We can.
Yeah, this is fine though, because that blocks, that kills two dudes.
Now, do we want to? I think we learned our lesson last time. We're gonna be a little more cautious with Camilla here.
They better not start saluting me.
Trust me, they won't, because the instant a better pilot comes along, you're gonna go in the bye-bye box. All right, oh, check that out, hit point upgrade.
Hit point upgrade she desperately bloody needed. And Nadia's getting a mouth on her now that she got promoted.
Yeah, really. Like, don't get too big for yourself there. All right, so we'll see. We're at 2 damage of 4. So I think we'll bust out the acid tank now. We're going to simply move you here and repair, and then for you, turn order 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah, you can survive that, right? You'll go first.
She can
She'll
now.
take 2 damage. 2. Okay, yeah. Just want to make sure we didn't accidentally set her up to get shot in the face. Last turn. Go ahead and just say goodnight to him, and then we'll end it there.
That guy. Wipe hands. Done.
My daughter is still fast asleep. Let's hope it stays that way.
Good to hear.
Hey, Ghana.
Ghana, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, he's all right. I don't like his special is really not that interesting.
Yeah, I've never figured out a way to make it super worth it. But he's gonna be worth 2 reputation at the end of this island. So
like I said, I was hoping that we got the push upgrade for the tank before the goo, and we did. So we're good. And let's see, goo has a few options. Spider has a few options. I think I don't want him to get stuck right here, so I'd rather get webbed here, because then laser can shoot in 2 directions. If laser's here, like, yeah. I would say here is probably best bet. We're gonna put the science mech closer to the water, and charge mech. I don't want a charge mech to be orthogonal to anyone, so we're gonna do this.
I mean, if you want to guarantee where the spider is going to attack, you would make them orthogonal and encourage the spider to fire at F.
There we go. There we go. That's actually. 5. So yeah, you're threatening the building. You're threatening no one. So I think what we do. Pull you.
Yeah, definitely going to murder the shit out of that guy then.
Did we get ally immunity yet? No, we didn't.
For what?
You're gonna do 1 damage. So I'm seeing how much damage charge mech is gonna take when I pull this off. It's gonna be 2. She can survive it. So then we block with the acid tank, and then have the laser mech just obliterate everything. Does that work?
Yeah, that'll work. I'm concerned about what's going to happen when the goo spawn will be a next turn problem.
Too late, we're doing it.
All right. Oh, shit!
Yay!
Lucked out there, buddy.
All right, charge mech is getting pretty beat up after only 1 turn, but still in the game. All right, so we got 1 threat, 2 threats, so we got 3 threats, and we've got a number of ways to deal with them. So acid tank is still alive, so what we're gonna do is acid tank can kill the goo. Turn order here is 1, 1, and 3, so I think what we'll do is we'll use acid tank to shove this goo up here, which the Firefly will deal with. Then we can have then 4. So then we'll use defense mech to pull this goo into the acid. So that goo will then kill that Firefly.
Mm-hmm.
Charge mech can deal with 1 spider sack, and then laser mech deals with the other spider sack. It's a fairly complex chain, so let's make sure we got it right here. No, we can't deal with that one yet, because otherwise we'll kill this goo. So we'll just ignore that one.
Yeah. Charge mech should probably just go ahead and kill the spider, honestly.
No, oh, you're right. I thought she only had 1 hit point left, but she has 2, so we're good.
Yeah. Like at least turn off that particular faucet. Gonna have plenty of it going on with these goo nerds.
All right, this is gonna be a hairy turn.
This one's gonna be rough.
All right,
Thank God for Camilla's web immunity.
Oh man, so we're left with. Okay, so remember how I said very early on that the one disadvantage of Laser Mech was no push ability? And here you have 2 1-hit point enemies, a building that would get hit by the laser, but she can push.
Guess what? We have the acid projector.
So that's a no-brainer. We're gonna probably pull this goo out of the way with you. I don't think we have any other choice. Do goos die in water? No, they don't, because they're leaders, right? Because he's massive.
They're considered monstrous.
So we'll simply pull you out of the way of the building. You don't have any choice but to repair, so we're gonna instead. Can we position you to? No, we can't really do anything there. We're kind of limited in our options, so we will move you out of the way and repair. And then last but not least, we're gonna have you block, and that will be your swan song. Do I want to acid the scorpion or the scarab? Probably the scarab. No, I don't want to do that.
Go lay down. Go lay down. You're freaking insane, dude.
Tim, you weren't here to help me. I blame you for that. Wait a second. No, acid tank can't get up there.
Oh Lord. I came back. We've used our reset.
Yeah, you missed it. So I was debating aciding the scorpion or the scarab. I acided the scarab, forgetting that it got pushed, and so therefore the scarab would have killed the acid tank before it got to block.
Ooh, unfortunate.
Right. Ignore you. Ignore you. You're the only one I care about.
Yeah, the goo. Excuse me. The goo objective is actually already done.
No, it's not. We got one more.
But the one's on fire.
Oh yeah, you're right. So what we'll do is we will. So we got to deal with both of those guys. So I think the only way to deal with both, we're gonna. No, that doesn't work. I think what. Man, this is actually tougher than it looks. I think what we'll do is shield the building and just deal with the scorpion. What we could do is put charge up here, put laser down here, fire with the laser, and then follow it up with a blast from the charge. And then we could shield the building. That accomplishes the same thing, but then we have this good to deal with too. So we really need that extra turn from the laser mech. So we're gonna kill Goo. We're gonna kill you, and then we're gonna shield the building.
Yep.
Yeah,
that was more or less how I saw that turn working out. Hooray!
All right, let's see. We picked up.
Got a ton of stuff here, dude.
So, anybody have grid defense? No. Gunna is like his special is not interesting enough. Like, okay, you can deploy anywhere. Whoop-de-damn do. It's really not that useful. But Targeted strike is useful, not as useful as acid tank or acid push. I would say we're gonna get rid of Ghana.
I would definitely agree with that.
And then of the items we have, acid tank versus rock, rock wins. Acid versus rock. Rock is really good. Like that is definitely a powerful ability. Especially because you can use it to block spawns on top of pushing. So I'm a little torn between it. Between that and acid projector.
I would probably just go with rock. The biggest like actual consideration here is that where would you want to put rock on? You would want to put it on laser, and that's going to require an extra core. The only other thing that you might run into is that you couldn't push something that's directly in front of you, which is literally what you just did to save one of those turns.
Giving up that push is pretty scary. So I think what I'm gonna do, we're gonna go for ally immunity on laser. We're going to give up. We're gonna sell rock and repair for an additional core, I think, and hope that the extra power makes up for losing the rock. Because we do still have the acid tank, which can help us block with. So I think that would be a little superfluous having both. So goodbye rock, goodbye repair. Give us more cores.
4 cores is a lot. Holy mother of God.
So I think what we're gonna do, we're just gonna max out our laser mech here.
Yeah, he's kind of a big hitter here.
Yeah, and so you got move and hit point added to, so you got a lot of movement. She got a hit point on her upgrade, which is great. It was the one weakness of the defense mech, but
it also means that it's difficult to put Nadia into the laser mech.
Yeah, like
because he would lose out on the move.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna leave things as is. Let's do RST next. Oh hey, bonus. 2 mountains and 7 enemies. I think we're okay because we got charge mech on our side.
You've also got laser mech, which will help.
And I have just a swarm of alphas. So, see, wait a second. If he can leap here, he can leap here. I'm gonna put him here in the hopes that this guy leaps here and this guy leaps here. Wouldn't that be sweet?
It's probably dreaming, but it's worth going for.
And then we'll put you two.
No! Don't put. Oh no! Wait, no. That's exactly what you want. Never mind. I misinterpreted how the centipedes were going to handle that.
Yeah, so I'm hoping the centipedes want to fire up this line. At least one of them.
Shots over there, so you can just sort of move to the side.
What I'll probably do is if he doesn't move, I might like just charge and stand right there so that he also takes out the mountains. We'll see. Well, I did not do what I wanted there.
Dicks.
But it's good enough.
Yeah, the centipedes at least are going to solve themselves.
So, you got 1, 2... Okay, so I think... Wow, you really... Now, he still hurts buildings, right? Yeah, that... If I charge here... No, I'm going to acid. So what we're going to do... We're going to deploy acid tank to push him down here. He will die, and we'll get a mountain destroyed. So that's a great first move. But then the problem is...
We've got 3 enemies and 2 mechs remaining.
Yep, and they're targeting the bonus objective. So we can either give up grit. Oh man, this is not a.
I think you're gonna guaranteed lose grid here. Because like you can take out one of the leapers. That's not a big deal. You can also shield the robotics lab. That's also not a huge deal.
Actually, hold on. If I simply. Oh no, because that's gonna hit. Both of them are threatening this. This grid. Okay.
Yup.
Ah man, you guys suck. Okay. It's 4 damage. That's not enough, man. That is not good. Okay, so the bonus objective gives us a core. We do not want to give up that lab.
Yeah, that lab is absolutely indispensable.
We've got a crab on that and a leaper. How do we get rid of both of these? Wait a second. Ah, damn it. Okay. I was hoping we would get lucky there. So I think what we'll do, we're going to give up this grid up here, because that way we can still... Man, there's no good option here, is there?
No, there really isn't. Like if that crab wasn't there, then you would have this in the bag.
Yeah, okay, so I think what we'll do... That does nothing. That does not help us. Alright, so... Without the ability... Man, this is one of those missions where having smoke drop is so nice.
Yeah, smoke drop would have solved this problem rather handily.
I can kill, shield, acid, push. I think that is the best option.
Yep. Or
now,
at least the least bad one.
He still takes out this. Turn order means he still takes out that grid. Or...
Oh God, you're right. I had completely missed that.
Yeah, this is even worse than I thought, because now if we pull him up, he's turn 1. He will wipe out this grid and that dude, unless someone's standing right here. So, for instance, let's say we deploy Acid Tank here and push the Leaper 1 tile down. Okay? Then we use Science Mech to pull him up 1. First thing that happened, he shoots here, he hits the Acid Tank and kills this guy. Then he's gone. He will...
Hold on, is he actually dead? No, he like Acid would be... Like these guys are only doing 2 damage with their shit. The Alpha Leapers have 3 hit points.
All right, yeah. No bueno. Okay, so...
No, indeed.
Or... What other options do... Man, there's no good options here. This is a tough one.
This one sucks.
We can't really do any... 1, 2, 3. Well... What other options do we have? We could shield both, which... Nah.
That doesn't accomplish anything.
No, it doesn't, because he's still got... Well, actually, no, that maybe that would work. Okay, so if we have a shield up here, that will withstand the first attack from this centipede. And it will also... The lab will withstand the first attack from the Alpha Leaper. Then what we're left with is these 3 guys. If we can drop Acid Tank back here, he'll shove him, and that will result in how much damage they do? It will not kill him, but it will at least get him away from the lab. And then lastly, Laser Mech kills this guy. The only grid that should go down is this one. I think so that's the only...
Let's run that through again. I feel like how much damage does Crab do?
1.
1. Okay.
Yeah.
Because if you shove Crab over to the F rank, it's going to hit the Alpha Leaper and Laser Mech.
Yeah, but it's 1 damage though.
It's 1 damage, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. Pull Leaper into Laser, Tank push into Crab. That's one of the suggestions that's coming from the chat here.
I guess he's talking about this Leaper.
Yeah, so like basically, I think you would move Laser into into F.
Yeah. So
F5,
yeah, I see what he's saying, which leaves it, because these centipedes are threatening the same grid. Like, it's a wash anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I think that guy has a pretty good idea. What we're left with is...
Yeah, just pull back onto the sand dunes, and yeah, that's how you do that.
Yeah, that's all we can do. Well, sometimes that happens.
Has to be enough.
That is a bummer.
That is a huge bummer.
Yeah, maybe if we spent like another half hour debilitating, we might have found a better solution, but who knows?
Not here for that.
No, we're not. All right, moving on.
This one's a lot. This one's not nowhere near as bad.
Yeah, so let's see. We got you. Okay. Well, probably. What's your damage output? 4? And he's got 5 hit points, so you're not threatening anything, so we don't really care about you. Probably... Yeah, that way we can block as well. And then we'll just pull you into you.
Boom.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's very unfortunate we lost that grid. But life goes on.
Except for them.
Except for the people in that building. Alright, so we still gotta destroy some mountains. You're not threatening anything, you're only threatening... Dudes. Okay, so what we're gonna do... Kill 7 enemies, yeah, okay. We better leave some room here. So 1, 2... What is his damage output at that range? It's only 1. But it does deal with both of them, though. And that will leave plenty for the last turn. So how many hit? 2 hit points. You got 2 hit points. So I think what we're gonna do, 4, 5, 6, 7, including that hornet. Let's not forget about that hornet. Okay.
And then just ram a mountain. Yeah.
Hey, do you think the mountain will take double damage?
Nope, but honestly, I was surprised that it crumbled from the acid shot. I didn't think it was going to do that.
It was already crumbled.
Oh, all right. I was busy paying attention to what that crab was doing, so I guess I missed it. That got you around the street. Sure, why not?
It was
Same thing happened last time, right? Yeah, like this, like frickin' when we were doing Rift Walkers, there was that one thing like just like the first freaking what is it called?
It was a hornet.
Yeah, it was like the first freaking turn. It was a hornet. It went up and was just completely impossible to deal with. Oh no, wait, no, that wasn't Rift Walkers. That was Rusting Hulks.
Rift Walkers was the hornet. Rusting Hulks was something else. I forget what it was.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see. We got a hornet, a crab, and a centipede, and a blast scion. That's actually pretty dangerous. So
yeah, no, this kind of sucks.
So I think since nobody's grabby, we'll just do this. Maybe we can bait the centipede.
My biggest concern is that blood. Oh god. My biggest concern is that bloody. Hornet,
I'm opening up beer number 2. Let's see how this affects my cognitive abilities in about another 30 minutes. I'm kind of a lightweight.
So the Hornet ended up doing pretty much exactly what I was afraid it was going to do.
Well, that's fine because laser can wipe him out.
Okay.
But except we want to kill a blast scion first. So we can ignore the centipede because if he goes up here, now he'll hit that grid.
Can't ignore him. He's gonna hit that grid.
So I think what we'll do then. I think what we'll do is actually we're gonna shield because we can ignore the Hornet for a turn then. And he's got 5 hit points. Man, we really don't want to. And there's not a lot of good options to deal with the centipede right now.
The freaking crab's no picnic either.
So order is 3, 4, 2. Okay. If we Oh yeah, that works. Okay, here's what we'll do. We're going to push the centipede to hit now, because then we're still taking blast damage on this stupid hornet. All right, so I think we're gonna tank. We're gonna tank the centipede shot with Camilla.
Sure.
Because she could survive it. Then we're gonna use the acid tank to block. We still got that crab to deal with too. Man, this is not optimal. That's 2 damage, right? 2 damage. So if we have only this building to worry about, we're left with 3 threats, but we still got laser and shield. Can she shield?
They're all disparate threats, though. I mean, like, what you could try to do is... Okay, hold the phone. Can laser deal with the Hornet from E6? Or no? Can he not? Hold on! Dude! We're overthinking this hardcore. Freaking laser still has a push.
Yes, laser does. Problem solved.
Now laser can tank that hit from the centipede.
Yes, except we still have this crab to deal with. We can move the crab, I guess, but if we move crab, that's only 1 down. So the only option is to pull crab up or kill crab.
Yeah.
We can't kill crab from here because centipede threatens the buildings. We can pull crab from here and that's fine, or we can shield. Those are our only options there. I think actually I'm gonna go for shield to tuck that crab in, and then we're going to...
You probably need to move him back to the D rank and then deploy the acid tank to block.
Probably like so.
Yeah.
We could have tanked with Camilla too, but I want to save her for her hit points for attacking right now. So yeah, okay, that works.
Boy, this next turn's gonna get dicey.
Yeah, because we have not pulled anyone off the board. Yeah, that one.
That's what I was afraid of.
That one had a number of options, but really like, okay, we can disregard the Hornet and the crab this turn. We only have to deal with you two guys.
Oh, dude, yeah,
we're fine.
Push that dickhead. Later, shitlord.
Yeah, so you're dealt with. Let's probably want to pick up that before we lose it. See, that it can survive that, right? Yeah, it can, but that's not really the problem. The problem is, let's see how much damage. You're gonna do 2, and I want you to take a hit. So we could
Rooster. The blast hits all 4 adjacent areas. Like you're about to see it. Boom.
There we go.
There you go.
And then. Why can't you move? Oh, I moved you to collect. Yeah. So that's fine. I think it's going to leave you there. Yeah, that's fine. That works. Might have been better to have pushed that Hornet up 1. But we're fine. Oh, we're fine. Okay, so...
Yeah, no, this isn't so bad.
Once again, Acid Tank is going to shove the dude... into his bye-bye box.
Yep.
We're going to dispose... The Blast Ion is still a problem, and you're still a problem. So, if you blow up here...
Just,
Deciding if I should move, pull him and shoot, or try and...
pull the Hornet on D4 up 1, and then Can Camilla get over to E4? What's her? No, she can't.
No. So
no, she can't.
That's
actually, hold on. That should be fine though. That should be fine. She can get to E5. Then she can charge the blast scion, take it out of commission, and then Laser can deal with his Hornet.
You mean like so? No. That doesn't work.
Science to D6. Pull Hornet on D. Yeah,
1, 2, 3. I see what you're saying. Except no, that Hornet won't be dead though if we do that. Are you saying to go kill the? Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that works.
Kill the blast scion.
Yeah. Okay, that works. So we'll yank you up, get rid of you, and then wipe you out. Yeah, you're right. That was definitely the optimal move there.
Yeah. Hopefully we don't get another Alpha Hornet out of this. That's not so bad. That's that is negative bad.
So I would say that of all the Vec that I hate them all the most. Let's see, I don't know, block with you, and then it's last turn anyway. I mean, nothing's gonna happen. So who needs XP? Nadia needs XP. She's got 4 hit points.
Only Nadia, and good luck with that.
So then we'll go over here and pull him. That gives you some XP, and then
damn,
we'll finish.
That girl is really getting a mouth on her.
All right, and what'd you say this time?
Never get tired of killing Vec.
Who do we get in the time pod? Just a core,
Literally
no pilot.
Nothing but a core. Whatever, I'm fine with that.
That's pathetic.
The core is the really important part.
All right, so she's fine. She's fine. She doesn't need anything. +1 damage each, +1 damage, and you got room for a lot more cores. And the Science Meg is like I said, you don't get a lot out of adding more uses or area to the shield projector, and it doesn't really need any other upgrades. So
the only other thing that I would add to it is move. But yeah, Charge Mech requires move more, like 100%.
So yeah, there we go.
That is not an argument.
All right, so we've got lots of water here. Good for Charge Mech. We're going to put Charge Mech down here then. And we'll put Laser probably here. No, for here. Over by the water, and you down. Well, 1, 2, 3, because you got bonus move now. I think that works.
And remember that Science Mech flies.
Yeah, that's exactly why I wanted her by the water.
Another pod.
All right, so we got the blast sign to worry about.
Oh, goody!
All right, then. Well, that solves that problem. So you've got 3 and 4. You won't kill both of them, but we will deal with you guys. Can you charge over water? Let's see. Can you charge over water?
I'm not sure of that.
You can.
Yeah, apparently you can.
So what we're going to do, we're going to charge over the water, and then we're going to collect the beacon, shield this guy, and then nuke the crab. I think that's what we'll do, because he's already taken out the Hornet, and then that Hornet will be covered in acid. And we really want to get rid of that blast sign before, like, a stupid Hornet flies up here while loaded with C4. So yeah, that's what we'll do. We're gonna go here, charge you, deal with you, and then no, never mind. Yeah, I didn't realize there was hills there, so we don't have to do that. We can just
you can shield Camilla, I guess.
I mean, that's gonna take. She's gonna take turn orders 1.
It's not a big deal.
No, she's gonna die.
Why is she gonna die?
Acid. 4 damage.
No. It's going to apply the acid. It won't count. Count for it on the initial application.
2 damage, which kills the Hornet and takes her down to 4. And then the Alpha Hornet is going to do 2 damage.
Hold on. Hit attack order. I'm 99% sure they're not attacking.
Oh, you're right. You're a genius.
They just spawned, man.
Oh man. Brilliant.
Yeah, they just spawned.
Oh, I was so convinced she was dead too.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, you're gonna be dead because it's one of those fucking levels. I forgot that these levels existed.
Yeah, all the ones that hornets pop up out of the.
Yeah, it's just like, hey, there's a hole, and now it's Hornet Party.
All right, you're ignorable. We don't have to worry about you. We'll deal with 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay, so we'll probably push and shoot if laser's here. And you launch an acid tank, shove the Firefly up. That should kill both of them. And all that's left is what to do with Science Mech. I can pull the Centipede into the water, I think is the best move. But then I'm dealing with 3 Hornets the following turn.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's why I hate Hornets so much.
I hate Hornets, man.
Alright, so let's see. 1 2 3 4. Nope, can't do anything there. 1 2 3 4, can't do anything there. What's the turn order? 1 2, okay. And even the acid tank can't move up. So we can... Man.
There's almost nothing you can do here.
Almost nothing. Let's see. So we can wipe this Hornet out. We can use Science to pull Camilla here and then charge this Hornet, but then we're still left with this grid up here that's exposed.
Basically fucked no matter what you do with it. Like if you had a push on Science Mech, then it would be fine.
Yeah, well, yeah, and we can't shield those two either.
Hold on, what? Yeah, Camilla's got 4 move. You would need 5.
We could pull this Hornet into the cloud, but that doesn't still charge
really
me. Yeah, that doesn't help a whole lot. Now, hold on.
That doesn't help at all.
Because that's 2 damage. That's not enough.
Mm-hmm. It's not enough. Like, laser has to be right up in a Hornet's face to actually finish it.
Yeah. So, what are the other options here? Okay, you can kill him. You can do nothing. You're useless. Wow.
I fucking hate these levels.
Yeah. Hornets. So.
And you can't block. There's no way to block.
Exactly. So. We don't want to, we do not want to lose 3 grid. I'd much rather lose 1 grid than 3. So dealing with this Hornet is kind of priority, but the only way to do that is to pull Camilla up here. That's the only way that I can see.
And I think that's going to be what you have to do.
The other option is to shield here, but then we're giving up.
You're giving up 3. Like, it's literally just 3 frickin'.
Or, hold on. We can move. Okay, so laser goes here. Acid pushes laser up. Laser then pushes Hornet down. Charge shoves him out of the way. And we're still left with 1 grid damage.
Hold on. What were you doing? Go over that again. What were you doing with Science Mech during that plan?
Oh, wait a second. I think I just figured it out. Hold on.
Yeah, I think we
figured it out.
You can then shield.
Oh, we did it! We did it!
Freaking forgetting that freaking laser can push now.
Okay, we did it. All right, so let's do this. I really want that Hornet to die first, so we're gonna acid him. Then Science will move here to shield. Laser will move. You moron.
Yeah. With the entire idea.
I did that in the wrong order. Okay, hold on. I gotta do it again.
No. You didn't even do it in the wrong order, man. You can't use laser's laser.
Yeah, I know. So
Okay,
this is what. There we go.
Cool,
Okay.
Cool.
There we go. Now I acid this guy. Okay, get it?
Yeah.
Charge finishes off.
Great.
And then we shield.
There
we go.
Shit, dog.
Yeah, that one took a while.
Last turn still gonna be a real hellball, or not because they sure if they want to softball it in like that.
Yep. So, I mean, how much damage is he gonna take?
A lot. Oh.
2, 3 damage.
3 damage. Yeah, he's fine. For some reason, I thought that third Hornet was also shooting him.
Like,
it's Camilla. She can still move and smoke. Not that you want her to.
Like, that's it. We're done.
Yeah, we're done. It's fine.
Yeah, that went from mitigate damage to, hey, we win.
We got this.
Did you see that? Nothing was damaged. Yeah, I saw it. I was there. I was literally the one that prevented the damage.
That caused that to happen.
Hey, Abe.
Abe.
So Abe, with his armor, interesting note, that mechs that damage themselves, whether it's hazardous or charge or items, his armor does not protect against that. So you can't, like, you know, have
it's
now
incoming weapon damage.
Exactly. So on the science mech, that's actually pretty useful. 1 armor versus 2 hit points. I think I'm gonna go with the 1 armor, because now he can pull and not take damage.
Go mouse over
no,
Nadia here real quick.
No, he still takes damage from that.
He's still gonna take damage from pulls.
Yeah.
I was just curious how much XP Nadia had at this point.
She's got 4 less than him. You know what? I think I'll still go with Abe, just because Abe is so snarky.
But before you do that though, go with the science mech and install the core to give it the health back.
Yeah, you're right. So we're left with, we can recover some of the grid we lost here. And since everything else is only 1 reputation, we're gonna go with the high threat. We got a leaper here. So yeah, you know what? Like, let's bait the leaper. Why not?
You know what to do.
I have to say that the Fremont Space Danger is not nearly as good as the Fresh Haze that I had last time.
Space Danger.
I didn't name it, man. All right, so we can shield this centipede, throw the tank, and shove him into the water.
Yep.
Then he can wipe out both of them and shield that centipede. And then we'll use one of those shield charges to protect one of them, I think. Sound good?
Yep. That was close to my thoughts as well.
All right. Okay. Here. Change biomes real quick. And then if he had, well, yeah, that's fine. Or better, pull and do it this way. That way we don't have to shield. Yeah, that works.
Yeah, that's good. Damn decent of them to set themselves up in such a way that everybody got murdered on basically turn 1.
So Abe, why don't we have you block, pull him into the acid. You'll finish him off. You'll repair him, and then you'll block. Wow, that was
high threat indeed, friends.
High threat.
Good lord, seriously?
What's that gonna do?
A non-alpha leaper?
What's that gonna do? Come on. Hey, Abe, where are you? Why don't you get yourself 1 XP? Come on.
How are you gonna act?
Yeah, so I love that there's always like that one mission that is less than 3 grid damage. If you're routinely failing that, I mean, you're losing the game anyway.
Like, not even just routinely. Like you fail that that objective twice and you're done.
We're gonna get Abe a level up here, I think. Not quite. What we're gonna do, we're gonna move him here, laser the crab, and then pull the crab into Abe, and that way he's now.
More dead.
Yeah, he's 2 XP away from leveling.
Cool, man. The Zenith Guard are heroes.
Are they really? I mean, they did kill like 300 people earlier, so.
Don't worry about it.
Scorpion.
Scorpion
so,
leader.
Camilla, why don't you bait the scorpion?
Yipes.
Leaper.
That deploy zone sucks.
Yeah, it does. Like, this whole valley now is undefended. Let's make this a clean sweep. Who put you in charge? I thought I was the commander.
Clearly not.
No, that doesn't kill him. Okay, let's think about this. It's not too bad.
I mean, yeah, that could be worse.
So I think we don't want to 2-4. We can't kill the Bleeper as is because of the Blast Scion. So we could deal with the Blast Scion, pull the Scorpion Leader out. Or no, here's what we'll do. We're gonna launch the Acid Tank over here.
No, I've got a better solution for you, dude.
Sure you do.
Move laser to G7 and use acid push.
Yeah, that works too, except that I love it. Yeah, except that I love it. So we don't care about the Blast Scion this turn then. We can instead get in an extra block. Or either an extra block, or we can have the Scorpion kill the Blast Scion. Which of those is worth more?
I would definitely do that if you think you can pull it off.
Yeah, we do it like so.
Yeah, I see what you're gonna do. And now you're going to
now he's doing 2 damage, right? So yeah, so Abe will survive that, no problem.
Yeah, well, Abe's even gonna take 1 because he's armored.
Yeah.
So like that is negative a big deal.
Eat that, Vec. Like, you're not the one out here fighting. Shut up.
This web won't stop me, you son of a bitch.
Man, I wish I could deploy my urban mech, you know?
Oh, God.
Okay.
Which Irby are we talking about at this point?
Oh, man, the UMR60, the all-time champ. Did you not see my really my Munchkin UMR60 that I had?
I feel like I did, but I don't remember the details.
Okay, so order is 2-3. Okay, you're doing 2 damage, though. Oh, you know what? Okay, yeah, you're all kinds of dead. So we're gonna...
Yeah.
You're all kinds of dead.
Yeah, that freaking centipede is MVP in this particular game.
2 damage from the acid, so we're gonna do this. Alright, and then that leaves us with this alpha that we can ignore. Okay, order is you attack, you kill him, and you'll do some damage and push Camilla away. Then you'll shoot this mountain right here afterward. And then you will shoot nothing. Does that sound right?
Sounds about right to me.
And then you can go block Abe.
I don't have time for this.
Oh, that's literally your only job. Like, what? How do you not have time for this? Do you have like an important meeting somewhere or something? Like, all right. So you've got this guy's 2 and 2. This guy's not a threat. We're left with this crab. The crab's kind of annoying. Okay, so let's think about this. I could just push the crab out of the way. So what I think I'll do, and then, man, I can't shoot this way though because, oh, the mountain stops the laser.
Mountain stops the laser.
Well, there's the answer then. So what we're gonna do? No, I think we'll move you closer if we can. Push the crab up. Take care of you. Take care of you. And then probably...
And that's a turn.
Probably Abe can just stay there. Yeah.
And keep doing things he apparently doesn't have time for.
Man, that Scorpion leader, I'm sure he got a level up out of that. Too bad it didn't matter because he's dead.
I'm sure they'll pin a medal on him in hell.
Okay, you guys are dealt with, and then... Wait. That's hilarious, okay. Hey, you know what? Just for fun.
We want to make absolutely certain Camilla doesn't die.
The Vec have been slain to the last.
Yeah, that's why I love Abe. He's so dramatic. He has like some special line too, as I recall. If he dies in the last mission, can move through enemy units.
That's why I liked him.
Yeah.
And it was Quan.
Yeah.
I knew I liked him a lot, and I couldn't remember why.
So, oh man, she has hit points and move. We could. She's got a ton of reactor left too. So you know what? I think we're gonna. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Bye, Nadia. All right, so we'll give him the health now. We're left with, so, Wind Torrent. Wind Torrent is a very interesting weapon. It's deceptively bad. Like, it seems really bad at first. That, okay, pushing everything on the map one tile, one direction, like, for sure you're gonna take grid damage or do something unintentional. It's also one of those weapons, kind of like the cryo launcher, that it can be extremely powerful when used appropriately. And there are certain maps, like the train defense, where Wind Torrent is just amazing because the enemies will always come from one direction, and so you can use them pretty much always to, like, you know, deflect against the train. So it actually is quite useful. But in this case, I mean, I'm pretty happy with her loadout. I'm not gonna do any of that.
The main thing that you might want to take a look at is Abe versus Michael, because Abe just got grid defense.
He's got armored too, though. So would I rather have 2 more hit points, or I'd rather have armored?
That's a good question.
You know, goodbye, Abe.
Yeah.
Because guess what? Guess what?
What?
Yeah, never mind. I thought I had another pilot to sell, but I don't.
I mean, you already gave away Nadia.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. On to Pinnacle. Yeah. Whatever your sob story is, I don't have time for it.
Zordon.
1, 2, 3, 4 alphas, and we've got a digger, a blobber, a scarab, and of course my favorite, the hornet.
This is gonna suck.
All right.
Fortunately, there's ice mines everywhere, so there's a 100% chance at least one of these morons is gonna freeze themselves.
Oh, that worked. Okay, so
Case in point.
you can just chill out. Oh no, no! The objective is to kill 7
enemies.
Ah, all right. That's fine. It's fine. We'll figure it out. I think I'm gonna reset right now, though. I don't want to. We're definitely risking losing that.
Fuck up, Michael.
All right. Let's think about this instead. So now this really complicates things. The more Vec that are on the map, the fewer spawns you will get the following turn. If you have too many Vec on the map, you will not get any emerging Vec. Vec that are trapped in ice count. So if you get too many Vec trapped in ice, basically the map you just run out the clock and you win. Except in this case, the objective is to kill enemies. So that definitely complicates things. I'm not too choked up about that blobber being there. Like, that blobber, he can just go fuck off. But definitely this. Here's what we're gonna do. So you've got so many hit points.
It's because of the Scion.
Yeah, why does, like, I'm thinking, why does he have fucking 5 hit points? So I think what we'll do is we'll open you up like this. Then we'll deal with the Scion. Right? Right? No. We want to get that acid tank out sooner rather than later. We're going to need the extra firepower. So we're going to drop the tank. Use the tank to push the Scion, and then use Sanchez here. Wait, what's the turn order? Damn it. I messed that one up.
How'd you mess that one up?
So I wanted the Scarab to kill the Scion.
The alpha is going to attack first. So
Yeah.
as it stands, the only thing you can do is pull the Hornet into Michael.
Yeah, so you're exactly right. So that's all right. Little bit suboptimal there, but we'll survive.
Mistake.
That's what I get for burning my reset so early.
Scorpion, that sucks.
Now, okay, we've got
Oh, cool. They're working on freeing the blobber, which is a little bit annoying, but
so
whatever.
I have 3 threats we need to deal with, and the good news is we've got that acid tank to help out. He's got 5 hit points, so can I can't pull from across, can I? No, I can't. So if we move, yeah, killing this digger is going to be a problem. We could probably now that doesn't kill the scion.
Probably what you want to do is pull the digger.
Exactly, yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And then have laser blast them both.
Yeah, you're right. So we'll pull digger and blast them both. That leaves us with these two dudes to deal with.
But
we could deal with both of them, so we're fine.
You've got two actions to deal with those 2 idiots. So
all right,
you should
so
be okay.
yeah, that's exactly what we'll do. We'll come over here. You'll come over here. Those are dealt with. Now this is forward 4. Now we can shove him back, and that's fine. And then shove him forward, and that's fine. Is there a way we can kill one or both of them? I don't think so.
I don't think so. Not this turn.
No. So what we'll do?
Be super careful about that forest. You remember what happened last time?
Yeah. I remember. So we're not going to do that. We're going to instead. You're going to shoot the ice mine. And you're going to come forward. Yeah, that works.
Fine. The blobber's coming out next turn, which will be obnoxious, but whatever, we'll deal with it.
Yeah. Everyone loves blobbers.
God.
Damn it. Is it really? So the blobber's now threatening the coal mine. We can ignore you because you're attacking the tank. We've got you and you to deal with. So we need to deal with you, and you. That's fine. We can deal
and
with
those
these
rocks
guys.
are still in the fucking way.
So I think what we'll do, we're going to shield the coal plant.
Yeah.
Then we're going to... can't use laser there. Could use... No, can't use laser there either. No, that doesn't help us. That doesn't help us. I think...
Well, actually, laser might help you. Might help you if you team it up with charge down on G2. It's like that basically.
Yeah, but the scorpion's irrelevant. I don't care about the scorpion. So I think what we do is instead we'll deal with these dudes. Then we'll shove him. And we'll shield the coal plant.
Yeah, all right.
Man, I should have shoved before. He would have been dead.
Oh well.
Yeah.
By the way, Quan just moved through those rocks because he's Quan.
Like, I love that guy. He's so good.
Yep.
Well, they finally gave you a break and didn't drop a freaking
Oh man, this
alpha
is
on you.
okay. So threats are you, and you. We get 4 threats.
And we need to kill 3 people to get the objective here. I don't think both objectives are doable.
I think it is. Check it out. We shield the grid and wipe out this line. That leaves the threats being him and him. We charge and... No, that doesn't work. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 threats. That... 1, 2, 3, 4 threats. How do we get rid of any of these? 7 and 3, that doesn't help. Well, hold on. Simply moving him back would work. So if we simply push the scarab will deal with the hornet. All right?
And turn order works for that, yes?
So then we will kill this hornet and shield this grid. That does it.
You're not going to get the objective with that, I don't think. But that's fine.
I mean, I'd rather fail the objective than lose more grid.
Than lose grid, 100%. I completely agree with you there.
So...
Can you go back one more to C1 for laser? C1... I don't see how... No, that wouldn't help. You're still going to hit the grid.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem, is you're hitting grid right there.
Mm-hmm. A good thought, but yeah, you're going to hit grid. And that sucks. That sucks. That really bloody sucks.
So we will... I guess gotta pull the trigger, right? So we'll...
Do not have... Oh, okay. Wait, what are you doing with charge there? Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay, yeah, never mind.
Oh man, we would have got it if
Dude. Oh, yeah, okay. Never mind.
I thought maybe he counted as an enemy. He doesn't.
Oh yeah, unfortunately not. I had figured that would be a thing. And then just shield the cold plant, plant.
Yeah, 1 kill away. Yeah, so like combination of kill enemies and then there's also ice mines. That's a pretty tough one.
Yeah, that one. After I saw how many freaking mines were on that one, the kill one is just gonna be really rough.
That's all right. So I think what we'll do. Yeah, that's really the only thing left is more damage on the charge mech.
And that really needs to happen. Like we are definitely hurting for not having as much damage.
I don't want to lose that push though. So freeze and defend both robots. We're gonna have a lot of help on this map. All right, Camilla, you go up there to bait. Your failure has put other regions in danger. Yes, apparently. Freeze and defend both robots. Wow, they couldn't have made this harder, could they?
Holy crap, like, those guys did not mess around with getting the fuck in there.
No, they didn't. So, he can only freeze this one dude right here. So I guess we know, what are you gonna do? Alright, fine. So, Scorpion's irrelevant. I think we'll shield then. We don't have much other choice here. If we... Man, how are we gonna get rid of this guy? We can pull. But if we pull, we can't shield. Can't charge. Wow. This is
How
another...
can you freeze both robots? They give you that freeze tank, that will allow you to freeze things.
So,
oh, fug.
man, I don't see another one where I don't see
yeah, I don't see
good
great
option.
options here.
I mean, killing that. Yeah, so laser at A4 will kill the robot, which we don't want to do. If the freeze tank could have gotten over there somehow, that would have been all right. But 1, 2, 3.
They moved incredibly aggressively.
So he was laser, right? He was lasering down here. Well, no, we'd still have to shield somehow. Like I was thinking that if Charge had pushed the Scorpion, then the freeze could stand here, but then he'd die the following turn, and that we can't afford that anyway. Well. We can shield those two, but then we lose the defense lab. So this is where, remember before I talked about shrapnel? This is where you do shrapnel, right on that defense lab.
Defensive shrapnel would solve this problem lickety damn split.
Acid tank, no, that's not gonna help us. Man, this is a bummer. I see. All right. So the question is,
I mean, we could fail the objective, and then that would do it. Like, because then you could move charge into position. Charge would kill the other scorpion, and that would do it. But you'd lose a star. We've already lost the star though. We've already lost the perfect island.
for this one we have?
Yeah, we because we didn't kill 7 enemies.
Oh yeah, you're right. So fuck it. We'll just do it that way then.
No, don't do it from there. Do it from F4.
That is it.
Because if you do it from F4, then you'll kill the scorpion, you'll kill the robot.
No.
And then charge can.
Scorpion won't die.
Oh yeah, fuck. You're right. Never mind.
But we upgraded charge. This works. Sorry, robot.
No. Oh yeah. Hold on. Can you pull? Can you pull?
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, I was gonna pull this dude.
No, pull E4 to D4, and then no, that's a shitty idea. Never mind.
No, I was gonna. Right. Yeah, so I want push tank to come out, so I was gonna do like so, like whoop, and then.
Yeah.
And then.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Good call.
That's all right. That's what I was thinking.
There you go. Blobber. Of course, it's a goddamn blobber.
Hey, check it
well,
out.
Fortunately, you can just freeze the blob and neutralize it that way. Screw you.
So, you're not a threat. You're not a threat. We're going to... Man, I guess we'll just, like, sort of... Bleh. And then we will...
Good enough.
So, we've lost grid 1 time this game, and we failed, I think, 3 objectives so far. Is that right?
It's either 2 or 3, I forget.
Yeah, that is a lot of objectives to fail. That's the equivalent of missing out 1, 2, 3, like 7 reputation. Alright, so you're... Okay, I don't really care about you so much. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of you. Get rid of you. And then we will just pull you. And we will push you. And probably do nothing else. And yeah, I'm getting a little tipsy, so it's getting a little harder to concentrate now.
I mean, I'm still sober as a judge, and I'm not. Every time you're getting stuck, I'm getting stuck too.
Let's see. So we're gonna can't really do anything with Camilla right now.
Yeah, no, she needs.
So let's just get her out of the way.
Needs to take a powder.
So we'll deal with you, and you can go to sleep, and you can go over here, and you know what?
Just
like,
pull.
hey,
why? You can just pull him into him.
this is because it's funny.
Okay, it's not like he needs experience anyway, I suppose.
Mission complete. Well, we still get the core, which we want on Camilla for the extra health. It would have been useful last turn. Okay, so we've got 2 scorpions, a digger, scarab, and so these robots, these are interesting because these guys drop ice mines.
And so, now we don't have to kill a whole bunch of idiots.
Yeah.
So they're actually helpful.
I'm gonna put charge up here in the case that somebody stands right here and we can shove them into the water. And then science, okay, neither of you can reach there, so you're gonna go right here. A gift from the future. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 threats. Let's see. Not a whole lot of options here.
Yeah, this is another real bear that they're throwing your way.
So we can block and shield, which would be useful. No, acid doesn't help us here. Well, how many hit points does Digger have? We can
4.
We can laser away the Digger. 1. So yeah, we have. Once again, man, we've got 4. We have 4 threats and only 3
units. Yeah. So like, unless you can do a twofer, which I'm gonna find unlikely because the threats that you have are very disparate. You know, like you're in serious trouble here.
Yeah. Yeah, so we can... He's 3. Nope, that doesn't help. Pulling him doesn't help. Well, bye, what's his name? Oleander? Bye-bye, Oleander. Thanks for showing up. We've got... Man, once again, like... I don't think we have a choice but to give up some robots.
All right, let's... I'm looking through this one more time here. So if we... No, that doesn't fucking help.
We either lose grid or we lose robots, is what I'm thinking.
Uh-huh. That's what it looks like.
And losing 1 robot is losing 1 rep. Both grids that are threatened are 2 rep. So losing the robots is the better sacrifice, I think. Unfortunately.
Yep.
Alright, so let's see. Wait a second. You can charge and kill him to protect that grid.
Then
you can block and shove, which also works.
And then laser can wipe out the Alpha Digger.
Yeah.
And then you can basically just shield the remaining robot.
So, do I want to save the one that's further up here, or do I want to save this one?
The one that's more centered will be more helpful, I think.
Yeah. Goodbye, Wally. So sad.
Sucks.
You know,
that was a big help, at least.
You couldn't have done that the first turn, guys. Come on.
Clearly frickin' not. No, I'm not pissy. I'm not annoyed. Why would I be that? Why would I be annoyed?
Well, so we've got... I don't want this blobber to just, like, rampage uncontrolled, so we're gonna go...
Yeah,
shove
definitely take him out. He does not deserve to live.
Alright. We're gonna...
Yeah, get rid of the blob. That sorts us out for this turn.
Yeah.
Good. Wonderful.
Yep.
Go to hell. That'll work.
Well, it's unfortunate. This was not a... This whole island kind of screwed us.
Yeah,
numerous times.
Unsurprisingly, it's the 4th island. What was I saying about U-shaped difficulty curve? Just saying.
Hey, Prospero, we could have used you, like, 4 islands ago.
And without grid defense, that also would have been really nice.
So +1 damage each. That's not really good because right now you're doing 3 damage to the enemy and 1 damage to yourself, which means you do 3 times more damage to them than you do to yourself. +1 damage each means it's 2 and 4, so you're only doing 200%, 2x more damage. So I don't see this upgrade as very worthwhile. The exception is if you have a particular secret pilot, and therefore the damage is no longer meaningful. So we're instead gonna spend the core, I guess, on movement for you. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Power of it. Okay. Let's see. You've got maneuverable and move and reactor. I mean, the defense mech already flies, so maneuverable is not as useful there.
I mean, maneuverable literally does nothing on something that already flies.
Man, so, like, now that's just a wasted core. But good job, Quan, for getting the upgrade anyway, right? It's a thought that counts.
At the end, like, I'm sure we'll be able to see something that we like at the end of the freaking what is it called, island. Anyway.
All right, this is the last non-boss mission.
And hey, check it out. We don't have to care about the robots.
Don't have to care about the robots.
We can just blow them the hell up.
All right, so you got 1, 2. So, oh man, I can't move over there, can I? Okay. Well, that kind of works. I could. No, that's 2 buildings in the way. I could. I mean, there's a number of options here. It's not like I could shove him out of the way.
Check the attack order on this real quick. Ah, damn it! Of course that arty robot is moving first.
Yeah, so I think what I'll do is if I can get the oh, here's what I'll do. Okay, check it out. We're gonna acid tank here to deal with the first robot.
Sure.
Then we're gonna pull you, and then we're gonna soften him up and kill the robot.
Yeah. Zenith can pill me. Fucking Henry.
All right. Alpha Hornet over there, Scorpion right there on our tank. So, Camilla, you go deal with the Hornet. And we will...
That's the end of that problem. Oh, perfect. It's like they wanted you to murder them all.
Maybe they're saying sorry for screwing us out of a perfect game earlier.
I don't think the game has that level of empathy. GG, nerd. Run, you Vec cowards, you know, the ones that no longer exist.
Yeah, like the Vec that weren't there.
Yeah.
Man, boosters. So this is like, if we had this 2 maps ago, we might have a perfect game. This is what I was talking about, the jumpy boots. These are so useful because they require no power. They have the same range as artillery. They can be used when you're webbed. They are just incredibly useful. Fine,
the question is, do we want to use it now, and if so, where?
So it's definitely a good, like, a suitable replacement for acid. They're all marginal. Our items this time have been great, actually. We've gotten some shitty luck, but our item selection has actually been pretty decent. So you're up here. Okay, well, I don't know what I want to... Where do I want to put you? I'm going to put you back here. No, here.
Yeah, I was gonna
1, 2,
say
3.
I would recommend D6 or E6 rather.
Okay, we can ignore the digger. We've got 3 threats to deal with. We will deal with them. Let's see, like so.
No, we
We're
got
gonna...
2 threats to deal with.
Yeah, 2 threats. You're right. So we're gonna whoop. Okay, that's good. We're gonna laser him after we shove him. We're gonna pull with him. Okay. Because now, do I want to do that?
How much damage does he do again? Doesn't he do 3?
2.
No, he does 2. Who cares?
So, if I shove
the scorpion, make him block, and then
this is what I want to do. I want to pull rather than shove, so that I can acid the scorpion,
okay.
or acid the hornet. I mean.
Yeah, that's a good call. You're right.
That way,
You're absolutely correct.
That way, the hornet is 1 laser blast away from death.
And you have the acid tank out, which my plan wouldn't have had you doing.
So yeah, that was a pretty good first turn.
That was pretty solid.
So now we have the well, is that still 4? No, that's 3 when he's 2 tiles away like that.
Note that if you have laser shoot the scorpion, it will die no matter how much damage you do to it.
Yeah, that's right. So 1, 2, and 3. If I want to charge is 3, so that's a kill. Pulling the hornet. Let's see what this does. So 3,
That's
6.
gonna be really good.
Yeah, that's a kill.
That's gonna be really good.
Goodbye.
Boom. Get out of town, nerds.
Alright, we will deal with you like so. And then we will deal with you like so.
A blast turn with only a health scion on the field.
Yeah.
Good lord.
That was like, I think it was the last game, it was the last turn they spawned a regeneration sign and there were no other Vec. Like, okay.
How's it going?
That'll help. Spend reputation. Well, +1 use and +3 area, which require a total of 3 more. Okay, goodbye Abe, goodbye Prospero. Man, we've got like, now we have way too many cores. We have more cores than we could possibly use, so...
Hold on, we've got...
So we're just gonna get rid of the boosters, buy some grid, and then we're gonna just overcharge this science mech here. That's it, on to the end game.
I'm getting too old for this.
It must have been Camilla.
It's definitely Camilla.
Alright, so... Firefly, Alpha Digger, the Blobber is going to be the biggest threat. So I'm going to...
That Blobber is going to be a giant pain in the ass.
I want laser as close to the Blobber as possible. No one here can grab. Put charge right in the middle and put defense over here. We're out of grid range.
Okay. Thanks.
All right, buddy. Fine. Now, is that lava or kill? That's lava. So
yeah, no, that's lava. That dude is definitely going to die. Oh no, wait, no,
no,
he's not going to die.
No, he won't die. He's the leader.
Fire. Yeah, he'll
so,
just get set on fire.
I think what we'll do. The only threat here is the digger. If the digger is pulled, the digger will die. But the alpha blob won't. So, do we want the firefly to kill the digger or the blob? We have to kill the blob either way. But if we could do both like so. which will also soften up the Firefly. And then we have the acid tank come out and push the other Firefly. Like so. That makes sense?
Yeah, I suppose it does.
Actually, no. Either way, because Digger's going for a swim anyway, so we don't need laser mech up there unless we want specifically to damage the Firefly. So I think instead we'll do this.
You should probably double check the attack order to make sure the blob isn't going to blow up right away.
One thing to note: leaders always go first, and blobs and spiders always go last.
Okay, I just wanted to be 100% positive of that. I knew that leaders always went first, but I couldn't remember if blobs always went last or not.
So I think then move you here, and then pull the digger, and then acid or laser. It's the same damn difference.
Yeah, like you can't kill it this turn.
No! Oh!
Oh no, he lost his attack!
Yep, right. Oh no!
Shit, dog.
Oh no! Alright, well, that's... life goes on.
I missed that too.
Life goes on, that's fine. Alright, so let's see, what do we want to do here? We gotta be a little more careful now because we're down to a grid. So, we can ignore these guys. Hornet, Firefly, and Alpha Firefly are all a threat. We can... well... No, that doesn't help.
No, it really doesn't. Like, that's the quandary you have there.
Alright,
well,
so...
You could shield. You could shield what the boss Firefly is shooting at.
Yeah, what's damage there is gonna be 4 times 2. Okay, so he's dead. So I think you're right. We're gonna shield. Man,
don't
shield.
Don't shield the boss itself. And then basically, if you move acid and shove the Hornet, environment will move first and kill the Hornet.
Yep. And then we still need to deal with the blob. We'll come up here and kill both of them.
Yeah, take care of that.
And then we're gonna have Camilla just chill.
Hold tight before you win that turn. Double check that. Like how much damage does the boss do?
4. So it's 4 times 2. Yeah, that dude's dead.
All right, great. For a minute there, I thought it did 3 or some nonsense, and it was gonna be bad.
It would not be the first time I failed because I got cocky.
Nor mine.
Well,
okay, so the boss is again ignorable.
Yeah, so we've got. Well, I could shove you into the. Okay, not with him. I could just
shove him into the water.
Shove you into the water. We do want to deal with you, but we can deal with you like so. That's a kill. And I mean, we can
just move him.
Yeah, that works, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm super tipsy now. Some.
Oh, you only got one more mission, so it's fine.
All right, so we're gonna just pull you because you're ignorable. You're a threat, so we're going to wait. What's turn order here? 5 and okay, we got to deal with you.
You just bash the crab.
Yeah, and then if we could just get out of the way of that guy, he'll take care of himself.
Yep, he'll kill his
own
dumbass.
Check it out, we can kill the leader anyway, just for the hell of it.
Yeah, all right. You scared the fuck out of me moving Camilla onto that kill spot.
Yeah, I'm not drunk.
Leroy into the water. Why not? Oof.
All right. End game.
That's
Here we go.
Rough initial spawn.
I don't know that anything but alphas can spawn in the last 2 missions.
I was more referring to the fact that you have a digger, a hornet, and a freaking
2 hornets. 1 hornet.
2 hornet. 1 hornet. Yeah. All right. That happened.
That's always funny.
Yeah.
All right, we can ignore the hornet. We cannot ignore anybody else. So we've got. We could pull him under the spawn. That works.
Oh, excuse me.
We could shove him with the acid tank. That works. The problem is we can't get an angle on this digger. That doesn't also kill the bomb.
Unless you wanted to pull the bomb.
Yeah, I think pulling the bomb is the best choice there. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna move the.
Hold on. Make sure that you add that. Like, hold on. Okay. This is gonna be heresy, but I think this might be the only way to actually take care of this problem here. What would happen if you shielded the digger? Because like my concern here is that if you pull the bomb, you're not gonna have enough actions to deal with everything else.
So well, let me think. So this is what I was thinking. Camilla comes up here. She's gonna drop her acid tank. The acid tank is gonna move the boss into this instant kill zone. All right.
Yeah.
Then, Laser Dude is going to.
Acid
no!
push.
Like I was thinking, he had 4 hit points, but he has 5.
You can acid push him. It's fine.
Yeah, but then I'm not blocking at the same time.
I mean, if you wanted to block, you would be lasering that pylon anyway.
Yeah. Okay. So.
But I think the only way you get everything out of this is to literally shield the digger.
You're right. So here's what we do. No, we can't. That means we have to go here to shield. Because we'd also get a block there. Oh, check that out. That's worth it, I think, right there. I think that's worth it.
At all.
Yeah. So, we'll shield everything. We'll then come here. Drop the acid tank. Acid tank shoves him into death zone. And then Quan can just shove him out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
That's 1 more enemy than I wanted next turn, though. But since he's covered in acid, it should be all right. Bleh.
Bleh.
All right, we're gonna have 5 dudes.
And one of them has a fucking shield.
Yeah.
And one of them's a tyrant. Fantastic!
Oh, goody, goody, goody. Okay, this is actually pretty bad.
Oh, this sucks.
Well, okay, we've got 5 grid left, and we have 6 grid threatened. If I were to end turn right now, we would lose the game. So, let's think about this. He's both webbed and on a tentacles tile. That is really bad.
Yeah, that's super bad, buddy.
So we can shove him out of the way. Oh man, this is not good at all.
I think what would happen? What would happen if you used science, move science to A3, and pull Quan? Doesn't that also, you'll pull him into the tyrant? Doesn't that also free him from web?
You can't pull through enemies.
Oh shit, you're right.
So now he could kill the scorpion, and then we could pull Laser
him to
out.
Safety.
But then we're still losing grid. In fact, we're losing.
Yeah, we're losing a ton of grid.
We have 8 grid threatened right now, so we cannot lose that. So.
Well, you can save 4 grid just with the acid tank. The acid tank pushes the hornet on C6, and that's that taken care of.
Yeah.
So that much at least we can feel good about.
Now, if there was some, oh man, that that dude dropping acid on us is really, or dropping web on us is really bad.
Yeah, like any other turn besides this one, it would have been different. But this is the tentacles' turn.
Yeah, so I have an idea. Check this out. If now that rock is in the way, if I kill the tyrant, which I definitely want to do, and then pull the rock into Sanchez, I can then charge Laser out of danger. Then acid pushes the Hornet out of the way, and that leaves us with 1 grid left.
I think we can do better than that. So
yeah.
let's think through this one more time. So we have acid push Hornet. That's fine. That takes us down to 4. That saves 4 grid. Then we have laser shoot Scorpion pulls there. What happens if Camilla charges the crab?
Oh wait, you know what? Hold on. Camilla charges a Scorpion, and Laser is freed.
Yeah.
Laser can then shove Crab into the lava, and then Tank can push.
We can pull the digger onto the kill zone, and his shield doesn't fucking matter.
We can't pull him onto the kill zone because we can't position ourselves here, but we can shield the grid he's threatening.
You're right. I keep thinking that we can pull through enemies.
So
it's like the 3rd time I made that mistake.
So now you go here and shove into. Now hold on a second.
Lava.
Shove into lava, or can she pull him into the lava somehow? No.
No.
Okay, so I think that's the only option there.
Go directly to hell.
Yeah. Now we can shield. The only place we can shield from is here.
Which is fine. That also allows us to block.
We shield from here. Man, he's gonna get a double shield. What a bastard.
Does that actually work?
No, it does not.
Like,
okay, so
it's like gaslighting me.
If I shove the Hornet to B6, he might screw off up here, and then there's absolutely nothing we can do about that. Except shield again. If I throw him up to D6, I can charge him if none of the bomb's in the way. I guess it's kind of a wash. It doesn't really matter which way he goes.
Yeah, I was thinking just push him towards midfield.
Now here's to hoping that the Scion doesn't double damage from acid. He does not.
Oh right, it hits the bomb too.
All right, we went from discussing sacrificing 4 grid to sacrificing no grid. Pretty good.
I knew we wanted to go through that one more time.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so the Hornet's ignorable. That's
we can kill all.
A refreshing change.
Right there. That's what we're gonna do. See. That's what we're gonna do.
Hold on, before you do that.
We have another shield.
Yeah, you're right. We have another shield. Yeah, do it. Do it.
So now we're gonna block and shield.
Yep.
With the shield, I am unstoppable. Yeah, you say that.
I'm invincible. All right, Boris. This isn't GoldenEye.
All right, last turn, and we literally only have a digger left. Oh no, there's a dude up there.
We've got a scarab. Not that a scarab has ever really been a huge problem.
He has 4 hit points.
Anything.
He's goodbye, and
he now has 0 hit points.
Like what is he doing anyway? Okay, so we're done.
Yeah, just fuck it. It doesn't matter.
End turn, we win.
Let that freaking digger take his shiny shield into oblivion.
That's it. That's the game.
Whoa, buddy.
Man, we got some really bad luck on Pinnacle, didn't we?
Yeah, Pinnacle was kind of a disaster, but the rest of the game was the rest of the run was really good.
Though I will say that those first 2 turns on the last map, those were scary. That could have gone a lot worse.
No joke, man. Like, we were both sweating bullets on that one.
All right, let's take a look at our stats here. What did we get? Yes, victory. No news is good news. So, I think that's 2 grid damage, isn't it?
It was, I think, yes, it was 2 grid damage.
2 grid damage. Literally 1 building away from a perfect game. Camilla, you're coming back.
Yeah, seriously. Sorry, you're way too good, girl.
Oh, check that out. We got all 3 achievements for Zenith Guard on the first attempt. That's pretty nice.
The shield mastery was literally in the last map, by the way.
And glittering C-beam is not an easy one to get. So, statistics for Zenith and Camilla. Let's take a... No, not you, Beth. Where's Camilla? Zenith, they were 1 building short of a perfect game. Alpha Blob doing 4 grid damage. Oh, because he took out that 1 in the final map.
Yeah.
No mechs killed, no pilots killed. Well, there we go. That's it.
That was that was overall a really good one, man.
Yeah, now just so I don't mess it up this time. There. There. Now we know for sure on Thursday we can do Flame Behemoths.
Come on back on Thursday to see Everything is Fine, the mech team.
Yeah, definitely. All right, thank you, everybody.
Take care, my friends.